Alright guys, so Ninja Andrew back again to do another weapons video here on Advanced Warfare. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the submachine guns and starting it off with the KF-5. As we can see from the description, it says that it's fully automatic, fires the first 5 rounds in each magazine, the first 5 rounds in each magazine have increased damage and best-in-class range. That's a great combo. Sounds pretty good. Let's take it out to the range. So, the one thing that I want you guys to, the one thing I want you guys to immediately notice here is how small the target reticle is when I am standing still when compared to any of the other guns that we looked at in the assault rifle class. This is a tiny target reticle. This is the kind of thing where, like, I could, like, choose to, like, shoot you in the foot, the knee, the hip, you know, the shoulder, the hand, the elbow, the hand, the head. Like, I could literally pick and point at what spot on your body I wanted to put that little. And as we'll see here, if I'm burst firing, the first, say, 3 shots at least are still even, like, gonna be within that minimum circle. Like, it's so if I pulse and try to keep that crosshairs as small as possible, I'm doing really well for myself as far as accuracy when compared to any of the assault rifles. And what I've been noticing while I've been playing with this gun is that, like, even here it has a small target reticle while I'm fully moving. It will get bigger. Well, actually no, I was expecting it to get bigger. That's as big as it gets. Wow, that is an accurate gun, guys. This gun is going to be a little murder machine as long as you keep it on target, and I would bet this gun is going to have some wicked performance. Hip firing as well as aiming down sights and all that fun stuff. So just a real beast. And, like, as I said, as I've been playing with it, I've been noticing that, like, I will move slowly, and then when I see an enemy, I'll stop moving and start burst firing to kill them. And I've noticed that that works very, very well with this gun. So slightly different playstyle than any of the assault rifles that we saw. You can use them slightly like this, but this weapon is just built to be sneaky and stealthy and shoot stuff that's, you know, not expecting you to be as accurate as fast as you are. So just because you can literally put this on their head and get headshots, like, right away, you know what I mean? So let's take a look at the sight profile. This is unfortunate. This sight profile is not what I would like out of this gun. Once again, it's like if you could remove that ring, it would be perfect. I know why the ring is there, because it's on the gun in real life. This is a modernized variant of an MP5. In case anybody hasn't noticed that, there's just a look at it so you can see, like, it's got similar lines and profile as an MP5, but this is just like the more upgraded, newer, modernized version of it. So it's obviously it has that ring on the front because it's trying to mirror what the guns look like in real life and all that fun stuff. So let's finally take it out onto the range. Okay, I'll do it. So what do you guys notice about this gun? What do you guys notice about this gun when compared to any of the assault rifles that we already looked at? The one thing that this gun has that none of those guns have is close range accuracy, especially when stationary. This thing is like a laser beam compared to all of them as far as hip fire accuracy, and being able to just do all of this without having to aim down the sights whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's like this gun, when you're in close range, this gun is intended to be used without you aiming down sights. The reason it has the sights and the reason you aim down sights is when you need to take out a target that's at longer range. So what's the benefits and or the trade-off of like pros and cons using this gun versus the assault rifles that we looked at? Like, I think like a direct comparison would be the BAL 27 assault rifle, because of that high fire rate and good mid-range performance. This gun, where the BAL is a sort of mid-range performer, doesn't really do well close range, but does well sort of mid-range and out to some of those longer targets. This gun is kind of like its shorter, sexier cousin, or whatever you want to call it. It's like this gun is going to be... I know that's a weird combination, sorry. But this gun is going to be good at close range, which is, I would say, for like 99.9% of people, you're going to do most of your fighting in a close to mid-range environment. Like this room here, I would count this room as a close to mid-range environment. If the enemy is like between 3 and 1 here, they're in close range, and if they are any further beyond that, they're in sort of mid-range, and then beyond that is going to be like a bit longer where you're going to want to sort of maybe aim down sights. If they're anywhere within this range, you can probably take them out with this gun without aiming down sights, just so everybody knows. And like, there are attachments that you can put on this gun to improve its capability. Why are these things so important? Because the assault rifles that we've looked at aren't really built for this close range environment. They're going to do okay, but while they're moving around, they're going to be much less accurate than you are if you're using this gun. Like, even if you are fully moving around, if you're boosting, you are still going to be more accurate and be able to put more lead on target with this gun than with their assault rifle. So I would even hazard to say that this particular gun in the game probably best in class overall performance, and like actually best in game overall performance. The reason I say that is because 99.9% of your battles are going to be taking place in an area like this, if you're the type of player like me that likes to move around and rush people and shoot them in the face. If you are more of a conservative player and you want to aim from the back, okay, yes, there are obviously guns that are better for that. But as far as like this gun in particular can go up against any of the assault rifles and outclass them in a close range game. I would say that this gun could probably, not only is it firing probably slightly faster, but you're just going to hit more hit markers on them in the same amount of time that it's going to take them to get the hit markers on you. Unless, you know, the general caveat, unless they're already aiming down sights and have you in the sights and you just don't have a chance. But this gun is just going to put them down faster than they can do anything about it. And just has, I would say, like, amazing overall performance. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the gun that sort of in like competitive games becomes maybe the most popular, just because you have that ability to fire from the hip accurately when you're stationary. So already that's a great performance compared to some of the other guns where you would have to aim down sights to get that kind of an improvement to them. And in addition, you can also aim it down sights to hit stuff that's, you know, downrange, like this stuff. It is not going to kill it the fastest. But here's the thing to realize, guys, is that in Call of Duty, you don't really want to be taking out long range targets all the time, because technically, like, the long range targets that you're taking out, yeah, you're taking them out, but you're also letting everybody on the map know where you are while you're taking them out, and it's going to take longer to take out a long range target than it is going to take a range target. So what you want to do with this gun is be mobile, move up on the enemies, and try to get them all in short range so that you can just hammer them and your enemies can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna have to just say, like, that for everybody else in this game, with your like, if you have a normal play style, if you like moving around, running and jumping around, and everything that you do that you would consider like, oh, this is something I should be able to do in this game, I should be able to, you know, run and jump and slide and shoot somebody, or run and jump and slide and avoid somebody and then maybe shoot somebody or whatnot, this gun is going to perform in those situations where, say, your burst fire assault rifle may not be the best for, you know, doing some slidey or jumping around or whatever type of gameplay. This gun is just going to allow you to perform in any situation, and that's why I'm going to say best overall gun in the game for 99.9% of people out there. There are other guns that I'm coming up to that I will say are better for other reasons, but this is your best overall for any play style. This gun will perform for you. So hopefully you guys found that entertaining and enlightening. Please leave any comments or questions down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and I will keep putting out more. And join me again next time for more epic adventures and more looks at the SMGs in Advanced Warfare. See you next time, guys.